Okay, hello again guys. In this video we are going to make the animation for the sniper. Okay, how to do it? Now we have the armature ready. We already put the bone inside the part that we need to make animation for it, and we have assigned the part to the bone, and now we have everything ready. We just need to make the animation. Okay, now let's move this part here a little bit. This is called a timeliner. Let's move it up a little bit like this. And now we need to add another editor here. You can go to corner from here and just hold left click and you will add a new editor here. Okay, now we need to go to editor type and change the editor type here to dope sheet from here. After you change it, you need to go to this area here, this section, press and change it to action editor. So now we will start making the action for the sniper. So we will have we will make the animation from here. Okay, now let's start, but before let's select add the armature and let's go to pose mode. So we will start edit and make the change from the pose mode here. Okay, now there's another thing you need to show it. We need this sidebar here, this one. Just press in your keyboard because we will use the location and rotation a lot here. I will show you how. First one, let's select at this point. Let's change the timeline. You can change the timeline time from here. You have start as 1, but we need end at 20. So and scroll with your wheel mouse to zoom in. Move it this one, just hold left click and move it at 1 like this. Okay, now we will start making the animation. As you see, we changed the timeline here from 1 to 20 because we want this action to repeat, and you can change and control with the time and how to repeat it in the game engine. But this is how you make animation for the sniper for games especially. Okay, let's start. We need to make a new action from here, and you can change it to anything you want. For example, let's just we can change it as trigger. Let's start with a trigger here. Okay, after we choose the name, we have something here. It's fake user to save everything you will do to this options. Let's keep it. Let's check it. Keep it on. Okay, now let's select at this one and keep the timeliner here at 1, and we will go to rotation here and just right click anywhere here and just insert keyframes from here. So you're gonna just, as you see, it's yellow and it's gonna add a yellow circle here. So it's saved at this location in this time. So this location saved at this time. Okay, now let's move it to 10, for example, and let's change the rotation for the x-axis like this maybe. Now after we change, as you see, it's orange, so it's not saved. We need to press right click again and we can insert keyframes again, and as you see, it's yellow, so it's saved and it's add a keyframes here. Now we need to go to end of timeliner here and just put it as 0 to put it as standard of the first one. And now let's save it again or add the keyframe by pressing right click, insert keyframes, and if we just press space, so it's gonna play the keyframes here and you're gonna see what we did. You see, now we have the animation for the trigger for the sniper. Yeah, this is a really easy and simple to make animation and rigging for the objects or sniper in Blender. And also you can just control with the time. If you want to just make it faster, you can select at this one and just hold left click, and maybe, as you see, you can make the different, and you can change the time that you want. But let's keep it like this for now. Okay, this is nice. We have a trigger animation right now. Okay, now let's make the magazine here from here. Okay, now we need to make a new action. Let's press at this one and just make a new action, and let's call it magazine, and let's save it like this from here. Enable fake user here to save any move that we did. And now let's select at this one, and same thing, we will just go to location because we don't need to rotation here, we only need to location. And you can just right click, and if you want to add only single keyframes from here, you can just insert a single keyframes from here, and it's gonna just only start moving at only the x-axis, as you see. But you can just enable everything at location, every x and y and z. Let's Ctrl Z for now, and let's just insert keyframes for all the axes here, x, y and z. And now if we start, we save this at 0. If we move it at 10 like this, and move it down, for example like this, and go and insert keyframes as you see, and go at the last and just put everything as 0, and just make insert keyframes again. If you click space, as you see, we have magazine animation right now. So this is easy, guys, and that's it to make animation or simple animation for anything you want. Okay, we need to add another action right now, maybe for this one, and let's call it maybe scoop, or anything. You can name it as you want. And let's check this on. Let's go to location, insert keyframes, let's move to 10. Maybe let's just move at y-axis only, like this. It's the same thing. And let's go again and press this at 0. And let's now press a space. As you see, we have moving this pipe you move, and maybe you can make a scoop or make anything you want. Okay, let's add the last animation for this one. You can just call it what you want. I will keep it as an action. Just select and maybe just insert a keyframes at location. You can also do it for location and rotation at the same time, or even you can do it for the scale. But in this thing, we just need the animation, we don't need nothing else. As you see, guys, this is a really easy and simple. Now if you go here and check, as you see, you will see what action do we have. Like we have magazine and scoop and trigger, and the last one, action. And from here also you can go back and change anything you want, and also you can still add more stuff, and also you can add more moving and animation for anything you want. This is, guys, a quick introduction about rigging and animation. If you're interested, I will make a course explaining everything about rigging and animation, but this is what we need, and this is what you need to make any rig and animation for any weapon do you want, because this is what you need to make animation for any sniper you want.